Hello everyone. So today we are going to prepare this kind of map using CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. So we are also having some of the functionalities. For example, when we zoom in, the map will change, another map will be loaded. So and also in here, but it's not loaded. I think I have changed some code. So we are going to do this now. So also creating some choropleth map and also some proportional symbol. But these proportional symbol are just a random number now, and we will do it by using the real number in the later tutorial. So for the first time, we are going to the Visual Code Studio. So we have created three HTML, JavaScript, and CSS file. And there are some of the GeoJSON file, which is written as a JavaScript by using this variable. So we can use this variable in our main.js to use this GeoJSON file. So for first getting into this code, we are writing the HTML tag here. So in HTML tag, we are going to add our leaflet library first. So in the head section, we are going to use link style sheet, and in here, href will be we can go into the leaflet library and then quick start, and we can copy this link. So copy this, and we can paste it over here, and again copy this JavaScript library here. Okay, so in this way we have included our both the CSS and JavaScript file. Now we are also using our jQuery for that. We go to jQuery, and then okay, so I think in the API documentation, no. I'm a bit confused here. Where can I find that API? So I will write API docs, UI application docs. Okay, add jQuery to HTML. So we are going to this section, and then we can just add this into our library, into the HTML file. This we can write it here, and then yeah, this is okay, I think. Yeah. So if we save it, and we have to link that into the main.js. So in order to do that, we are writing script source. So we are going to use main.js here, but main.js is in our JS folder. So we are using this main.js, and it will be linked to the main.js. So we are going to the main.js and also write some code to add the map. For example, we are going to add this map. So first we have to write it in a HTML div. So we are going to here inside the body. So I write it map. So I will replace it as a base. So it's our base map. And then we take the height and width as this value. So it will be added into the style.css. So the map will be changed again to base. And after that, we are also going to link that CSS file here. So we can link it here. So it's already written by Copilot, GitHub Copilot. So it will be easier to code as well. Okay, so it's also linked now. So we have to write the JavaScript main.javascript. So we are defining the map and set a view to it. So after that, we are using base instead of map, again changing it. And after that, we can add the style. So how does it look like? We can see in our live server. So save it. I think everything is okay. Yeah, and then when we go here and open in a live server, we can see the map. Okay, so in order to make a map bigger size, we can change the style, the CSS. So in order to do that, I'm changing something in the style.css. So I am removing it in order to make it nice. Position is absolute, and then left will be 100 pixel, right will be 100 pixel as well, height will be 100%. So the height will be 100%, and background color we can choose any color. So I will just choose this color, and overflow will be hidden. We can also use scroll as overflow, but I think it will look okay. So when we go here, we can see the map in a full size now. So, but we are also going to add the base map. Inside it. We have JSON file of some parts of USA. So we are going to use the value of the center as USA rather than this value. So we are using a new technique for this. So we are using windows.load technique, windows on load, sorry, and then the function, and then bracket, and we are creating a bounding here. So it can't go outside of this bound. So southwest will be L dot lat long. So I will put the value different here. So it will be 37 and minus 96.3. And another is northeast. Northeast will be again some values with 40.8 and 90.3. After that, we are using a bound. So it will use lat long bound using southwest and northeast. Okay. So after that, we are going to initialize a map, and we can initialize the map using map equals to L dot map, and we are using base map with a center at this point, Okay, so I think everything is okay, and we have to change a little bit of things. Okay. Mm, we are using the center. We should use bracket here. After that, I'm going to save it and format the document. So the center will be this value. Minimum zoom will be 7. Zoom is snap. I don't want it. Zoom control. I don't want it. Okay, so maximum bound will be bound, and we don't need the set value actually. So we are going to remove it, and for this we use this bracket first and then close the bracket. I think it's not needed. Okay, so after that we are going to use maximum zoom too. So for that we use maximum zoom is 13. We use minimum zoom, maximum zoom, okay, and then maximum bound, and then center. So instead of this, we are used colon, semicolon, and this will be the map, but we have to add the base map as well. So for the base map, we are using YAL.tile layer, and we are using a OpenStreetMap, or I think we can use the same map which we have used before and add to map. Okay, so save it and let's see the result. Yeah, the result is nothing now. We have to see it in the console. Yeah, the bound is okay. I think that map has also been loaded, but due to this color, there is a problem. So we are going to use background color as nothing. Let's see. And then again, reload the map. The map has been loaded, but it's not showing. So let's do some debugging. Yeah, the map is loaded, but it's not showing. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, might be some problem with naming. So we have used base. Okay. Yeah, okay. Everything is okay now here. Where is the problem? I could not get it. So let's reload again. Let's use another map for this. But why this is not working? Maybe because of maximum zoom. Let's remove that and save it. Might be the problem is with the center. No, that won't be the problem, I think. We should also define the zoom now. So it will be 8. And again, let's see. Okay, that was the problem. We have to define the zoom level too. the present zoom level. So it's 8 now, so we can see the map now. Okay, now after that, we have some JavaScript which contains the GeoJSON. So we are loading this kind of data. In order to do that, we are again going here and using one code to load it. So we are using GeoJSON and then polygon. We are not using this, but we are using county. And then on each feature, find pop-up, add to map. Okay, so we save it and see it here. It cannot be seen now because we have not linked this county in our county.javascript in our script file. So we go here now and then county and save it and again see the result. Yeah, now we can see the base map now, and similarly we can add other maps by using the same knowledge. So we are using county 2, and again in the main JavaScript we use similarly the same approach for the county 2, but I think it will create this binding pop-up has no meaning at all now because it has shown empty things, because there is no any value like which is named as county name. So if we use set up county name for the county name Saltain, we can see the same name here. Okay, so let's save it and I can see the result, and we can see the name of the county now. So similarly in this marker also we can go to county 2. It's county 2. Okay, and then we can name the same name and paste it here, and I can see the result. Now we can see both the marker and the polygon name. After that, we are adding this in a variable called A, B, and C so that it will be easier after some time to manipulate it. So what now we are trying to do is for this marker we are using a circle instead of this marker. So for that we are using which one is marker. So I will just remove this now. Let's see. No, it's just the opposite one. So I will use this B and I will create a circle for that. After that, we can also give a point to layer function, and then a circle marker will be created. It's not it has not done as we expected. Let's remove this on its feature now because we are more focusing on so we should use the style now. Okay, style will be the style, and after that we are going to sorry, yeah, the same code, but we can also define this style inside our function. So we are using point to feature, what was the name? I forgot the name. I have to see a little bit. Yeah, style feature and return the property, but we can also write it here, point to layer. Yeah, okay. And point to layer. Point to layer and then return it. But why it's not used? Point to layer, we have to see it again. County 2. So we are not using this style, but point to layer direct. Okay. So it will return this value. We don't have this value, so we are using random property, random value here. So we create a math dot random and we multiply it by 100, so it will create from value from 0 to 100. And okay, so we have to define this get color feature now. I think it has not loaded anything now. So for that we have to go again here and create a function named get color, and then it will get the color as a D, and then when D is less than, so we are using these values. Okay, so we save it, and I think it has get color is declared, but its value is not used. I think its value has been used actually. So we go to the inspect now and see the console. So here is the problem now. Inside it, I think we have to delete it and save it. After that, we again go to the console and see any problem is occurring here. There's no problem till now. This is it gets the color, but when it places the values here inside, it gives these values in return. In fill color too, I think we have to write it the same way. So we are going to debug now. What will be the result? For example, we go to fill color and we go to function. So let's see if it goes inside that function. Okay, so in this section, what it has done in the get color is it has directly added it to the map without going into this function. So there is some problem. So again, let's see what is the problem. We can just write these functions if nothing works well. So I'm going to copy it, and from here to here, I'm going to paste it and save it, and then see the result. So our on feature is not defined, and we can delete it for now. So save it again and see the result if anything is happening. Style is not defined, so we are going to define the style now. Function style. So we are not going to debug. So we can see now that map has been changed into the circle with a different radius. So we are also going to change the color of it, which contains different values. For that, I think we have to go to let's see here. But we are going to define this as our property rather than this. So we will return these values, and I think we can get the same result as before. Again, there is some problem. Get size is not defined. So we are also going to define our get size as a random value. We can also, just write the function of get size, and then return random math dot random, and the range will be 100. Okay, so I can save it and then run it again, and I can see the console if there is any problem. Feature is not defined, so it says in which function 36 get size feature dot properties dot 3 d300 which is not defined. So we will go to the county and see if that feature is inside there or not. Yeah, so that name is not here, so it's causing a problem. So we are using this name inside it. So maybe this can solve the problem. So return get color. I will use some values. Okay, for the get color. I'm a bit confused, so don't worry. We have okay. The problem is we also have to change this value as before. We also have to give the feature here, so we can see again in the result. So I think it will load now. Yeah, so different kinds of map now has been loaded. You can see here, and with different sizes. So we have used the random values now, but we can also use the data inside it. I have used the value inside the property, but due to the problem with the breaking, because the numbers are so small, for example, these values 0 0.95, 0 0.88, 0 0.90 are so small, so I cannot normalize it right now. So we will make it later, the normalization, and we can visualize it in a map. So in the similar way, we are also going to use a base map for that. So yield.usation. So I'm going a little bit fast now, and we are using district. We have used I think district. Yeah, let's say district, and then just add the map now. Let's see just this one, add to map. Okay, so when we see it, it's hidden. So we are going to again to the console. District is not defined. So DISTRICT. Okay, we have not defined district, so we are using county 2. Okay, county 2. So we can see, I think, in this point value, but why point value county, not county 2, county. Okay, yeah, we can see this map now. So the circular feature should be in the front, than that another map. So we are writing the circular feature after that map. Okay, so we are using this as a, and in this also we are going to define some properties. So style will be style, and then we are going to use the same style for that. So we can see the similar color now, yeah, in this map too. So in this way, we can generate a map with different size according to the values inside our data, and also we can make a good map. So yeah, we can see, I think the opacity is too low or too high. I'm not aware of that. So I will create it 0.8, and I think we can visualize a nice map now. Okay, so we will see in the later section, when zooming and zoom out, we can load different maps. We have different maps like county, district, and different. So on different zoom level, we can see the different kind of maps, and the values will be changed too. Yeah. Okay, so let's wait for the another video. But before going to that, I think we have also to solve the problem of the on feature property. So we are also going to do that before that. So I forgot the name of that, so I will write it, the bind pop-up, and then close that. But I don't have to close it because it's already closed. And then instead of name 1, we can use for the county 2, we can use this name. Okay, yeah, so we can save it and see if the I think it's not working. Let's see what is the problem. Bind pop-up feature. feature is declared. Okay, let's see the console again. There is no problem. Let's see if it is been executed. So when we load it, okay, so okay, run. Okay, this has not been executed as well, so we have to write a nice, we have to write it in nice way. I think we can use map on feature now. For now, I will also see my tutorial for a while on. I think the name is different on each feature. On each feature, so I will just create this hover property. So I will copy it for now, and on each feature I will paste a function on each feature, and then I will just add these values here. So it's not needed now. I think it's also not needed. Save it. So here also we can use on feature, and we can give comma. So again we see the map, but not that circular map. So highlight feature is not defined. So we are going to again to create a function called highlight feature, and then we are using the target, so it will set a style. So after that, again we are going to here and inspect it, and we can see again the reset highlight is not defined. So in the reset highlight, for now we are going to remove the reset highlight and see the result again. Yeah, we can see the map, and now we can see the data of it. Yeah, it's not actual population, but we have to change the values here, because we have used the random value. If we load it, it will change again the value, because we have used random value. So in this way we can also create a pop-up and display the features and display the values, attributes inside it. Yeah, so this much for today. So we can again talk about it in the later section, about having different kind of map in zooming in and zooming out. Yeah, thank you for watching.